What's going on with y'all people, man? What's good? What's good? Let me adjust my lighting a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What's good, man? CFT, little Saturday night chop up session, Nothing crazy. How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? Let me get some of this stuff out the way, out the camera's way. Um, you know, I see my boy Brian Montez is in here first. What's good with you? Cowboys execution was good. Donnell Jenkins was good. Raymond Souls was good. If I'm mispronouncing anybody's name too, don't hold it against me. Danky Stank was goody. Gary Brown was good. Joshua Rodriguez was good. Carlos Holloway was going on. Trey was going on. Chris Humphreys, Malcolm Williams was going on. Alcin Rios, Sean Saran. I see my first question. Do I think we will win? Of course I think we'll win. Of course. I have no doubt, man. Y'all know how CFT get down. Hold on, let me my camera look a little crazy. Let me clear that up. Pardon me. What's going on, man? Chris Humphreys. What's going on? Teflon Breed, what's good? Chris Godwin, Edwin, what's going on? CDG. It's a lot of y'all in here, man. How y'all feeling? Thomas Stewart was good. We winning by way more than 7. I think it's Alcin Rios. We're winning by more than 7. No question. CD killing the middle of the field tomorrow. I think CD and Amari are going to go off. No question. Greta Atkins. Enjoy your show. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Trey Johnson, best Cowboys channel, hands down. Oh man, thanks, man. I try my best to entertain y'all, give y'all good content. So thank you. I appreciate you. Panthers have been talking crazy all week. Panthers have been talking wild all week. Let me get into my first topic, man. First topic. Appreciate everybody that jumped in for me. You know what I'm saying? First thing first. How are we considered not underdogs, but how is this a trap game when we 2-1 and they 3-0? Now, I know that question sounds probably kind of stupid to people that believe like me. That's like, look, the Panthers ain't as good as they say they are, or as good as people are acting like they are. That's true. But just appease me for a second. How in the world is this a trap game for the team with the worst record? How? Now, I know level of competition, all of that stuff, very much true. But I'm saying that because a lot of people, a lot of Cowboys Nation are trying to indicate that this is a trap game. And I think it's misworded. You know, I'm not here to hate on none of the Cowboys Nation. We're a team. I think it's more so let's stay focused for this game. Let's not overlook Carolina. You know, and it's easy to just say trap game. You know, I think that's what it is, man. I think that's what it is. No, it's not a trap game. And I think the days of us not being focused for games like this, like the games we should win, because I'll say that we should win this game. They are up in New York with the Giants. Their name is Jason Garrett. That's the person that doesn't know how to prepare his team for games like this. You know, when we would get disrespected by the media and the media would just disrespect us all week and we would get charged up by that, we'd always show up. But the games when we supposed to win, when there's not a lot of people against us, when there's a lot of media on our side this week, and a lot of people are like, the Cowboys should win this game just because of what kind of talent we're putting on the field. Not Panthers fans. I know how y'all feel. I don't want to really go into that. I know how y'all feel. But, you know, the games we're supposed to win, I think those days is over. I think we got talented coaches, and yes, I'm including Mike McCarthy, that are not going to let us overlook games like this. I'll go back to the Trayvon Diggs interview after the last game, talking to Jane Slater, when he said, Dan Quinn don't let us get comfortable, feel ourselves. I go back to Dak Prescott the other day. If y'all can find the quote, it was asking him about, you know, different things, and he talked about how he congratulated Trayvon Diggs. He said, that's great. NFC Player of the Month. Defensive Player of the Month, sorry. Congratulations. It means nothing. I agree. It means nothing. We ain't accomplished nothing. Nothing. And that's coming from CFT, somebody that's super confident. We have not accomplished a thing. Our biggest accomplishment this year is we shut the Eagles up. You don't get prizes for that. you know, I'm happy they quiet. They ain't got nothing to say to us right now. But that's our biggest accomplishment right now. Other than that, we got a lot of work to do. 2-1, congratulations. Go do something better, you know? And it starts with games like tomorrow, games we supposed to win. Now, I'm not going to say that the Panthers don't got good defensive players, a good young team. I'm not even here to say Sam Darnold is trash. I'm here to say we're better every day of the week. On paper and off paper, we're just better. That's why I'm so confident in us winning tomorrow. It's not that I feel like they're not a good team. Congrats. Y'all headed in the right direction like we are. But I don't care. I'm taking my young defensive players over theirs. Call me crazy. Call me a homer or a overhype or whatever. I don't care. I love Micah Parsons. I feel like Micah Parsons is a better defender than everybody they got on the field. It is what it is. I like Osa Odigizua. He looking like a revelation. I'm loving our safety room. Jaron Kearse has been putting in work. DeMonte Casey, Malik Hooker sightings every game. Last 2 games, Malik Hooker sightings. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon Diggs is a better corner than anybody they got on their team. Yeah. Including Horn. Until Horn do more. Yes. So, yeah, I feel like, and I'm not even going to the offensive side of the ball because you knew what that is. I don't need to run down all the better players that we have, quarterback, receivers, running back. Like, I'm sorry, better offensive line. Like, so as I start to run down that real quickly, you start being like, yeah, we do got, Matt Rule, congratulations. You're looking at a Super Bowl winning head coach in Mike McCarthy. Y'all can denigrate him all you want to. He won the Super Bowl. It is what it is. You can't take it from him. It is what it is. Let me get back into this chat, man. I'm sorry I was on my diatribe. Apologize, everyone. Give me a second. Start going through this, man. And appreciate everybody that jumped in here with me, all 88 of you guys. I love that y'all come in and show support for me. Let me see if I missed any questions. Sorry. I know I was ranting. The boys going to show everybody. Joshua Rodriguez, the boys going to show everybody that the Panthers defense, what a real offense can do. Yes, we're going to show the Panthers defense that they haven't played anybody yet. I agree. Anai is out. And I'm not happy about it. Trap game because we don't know if the Panthers are good as advertised. Yeah, but you can't have a trap game, and that's coming from Trey Johnson. You can't have a trap game when we 2-1. We they trap game. Now I know the reality. The reality of the situation is we play way better talent. We're 2-1, and we're showing a way better promise than they are. But they are 3-0, and they do have a top-ranked defense statistically. So you just can't do it. You just can't. Can't be a trap game. Not for us. Every trap game for them. Cowboys face, what's good, man? Let's go Cowboys. And yes, I agree, Trey Johnson. They have played not so good teams. Panthers will experience Zeke and TP punch and will not expect it. Yes, they have not played running backs like ours. That is correct. And Tony Pollard is healthy, man. That reason he's missing practice was, I think, some personal stuff. I don't know the details, but it was personal. Super Bowl winning coaches. That is correct. Got to give Dan Quinn his flowers, because the Seattle defense has not been as good. The Seattle defense has not been as good as it was with Dan Quinn. That's a fact. And you could say, well, the Legion of Boom players left. Well, we don't got the Legion of Boom players, and Dan Quinn looked like he's doing a hell of a job. Head coach and coordinator are 2 different things. Yes, in Atlanta, his head coaching skills might not be epic, but he can de-coordinate. Yes, he can. I'm just praying that he stays with us for a little bit so he can rub off on somebody else before somebody comes steal him and try and make him a head coach again. They love to do that. They love to steal players from us. What's going on? Ron Chi, Mike McCarthy couldn't get a job when he left Green Bay. He knows this. That's why that was blocked. Cowboys 31, Carolina 10, final score. I can see that. I can see that. Shout out to my boy Jay Tuck. Jay Tuck said in his live right before mine's, he was saying 31-17. I think that's the perfect score. So if Jay Tuck don't mind me stealing it, I'm thinking 31-17. And a late score from them, by the way. I think we take control of this game middle of the third quarter, and they probably try to fight back, get another score, but it's too late. So Jay, my boy Jay Tuck don't mind me stealing that. I'm gonna go 31-17. I guess I gave my score too early. It is what it is. Going through some of the chat. Dak and this team is focused. Yes, Dak and this team. See, this different. Like, I feel like this team's gonna get on a roll like 2016. I'm trying to hold that back, but I do want to see tomorrow before I start pumping that. And I feel like the difference is 2016, you don't know what you don't know. You just playing like talent. Like, it's Micah Parsons right now. Micah Parsons is just a beast, and he's just playing off pure talent. I feel like this time, like when we went to the playoffs in 2016, we was feeling ourselves. We was young, hungry, Zeke, Dak. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't tell us nothing. And we just got punched in the face by a veteran. Tables his turn. Dak is a veteran now. Y'all seeing how he controlling that line of scrimmage, moving players around, just kind of watching where the safeties go. If they too high, he's running. They coming down in the box, he's passing. You'll see him taking on, like, Dak is not even thinking about running the ball no more. He's going down early because he's like, I'm too valuable to this team to be putting my physical body in harm's way, unless it's probably a playoff game. And I ain't mad at him. Dak is smart. Like, don't do that. Don't put yourself out there in no early games. We need you on the field. Live to fight another play. That's maturation. That's maturity. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, can I talk about Dak for a second? Let me check the chat, and then I'm gonna talk about Dak for a second, man. Sam Darnold saying Ghost. Dallas will come out and get a W. Appreciate that. I love how you break all down. How you shout out to Tim0529. I love how you break it all down with our Cowboys. Real talk. My prediction week is Cowboys 34, Panther 13. Hey, look, man, I'll take it. I ain't gonna be mad at a better score for us. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna try to get back to the chat in a second, but let me talk about Dak if y'all cool with that. See, I feel like the season is a pendulum right now, and last year, maybe the year before, when the team started to transition to a Dak-led offense more than just give it to Zeke, Dak play action. You know what I'm saying? Dak wasn't the Dak he is now when he first came into the league. Dak he used a lot of his physical attributes, although he's not like a Lamar Jackson or nothing like that. He would run opportunistically, play action a lot, game manage. I'm not even gonna lie, make very good, and like as Max Kellerman would say, I hate to give props to people I don't really like that. He was very big on third down. He knew how to put the ball in the right place. Always been able to do that. The difference between Dak then and Dak now is Dak really has a great understanding of how a football game should ebb and flow. Even in some of these moments where people are saying, well, Mike McCarthy don't know how to clock manage. I have complete confidence because Dak Prescott is the one with the football in his hand. He's going to be fine. We're going to be fine because Ford going to lead us. You feel me? For anyone out there that says, well, Mike McCarthy was dragged to a championship by Aaron Rodgers. Well, Dak about to drag his ass to 1-2. Before it's all said and done, we'll get there. But we'll talk about that on a later date. I'm just talking about like right now. I feel like the season is a pendulum and it's swinging back and forth. And everything like that. We're about to come after them full strength and see if we can rattle Dak. He coming off an injury, shoulder thing. Dak showed the league that night. Don't worry about this shoulder. I'm good. Don't worry about my ankle. That's good too. Got busy. 400. Off the rip. Next week, Chargers. Okay, we're not letting you throw. We're not. You're not going deep. You're going to earn this game on the ground. The maturity of Kellen Moore and Dak Prescott to say, well, all right then. Running it is. And they ran it down the Chargers' throat. Opportunistic throws again. Flashes of the past. Last week, I think the Eagles fans, everybody expected the Cowboys to just revert back to we just going to be flashy. and they got it ran down their throat too. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Opportunistic throws, 3 touchdowns, extremely high passer rating, smart football, balanced football. But this week, I feel like the Panthers are like, we did number one run defense. We giving up 2 yards or something stupid, something that I don't care about because of the backs they've held. And I know Alvin Kamara's in there, but the Saints O-line ain't ours, and the Saints also don't have any type of receiving weapons with Jameis Winston. So yeah, that's a loaded box. It's a little bit different. You load the box against us and put your corners on the island if you want to. We gonna dice you up like some salsa, like some pico de gallo. I'm telling you right now. But Dak Prescott tomorrow, I feel like is gonna put on a show. He's gonna put on a show. I'm not saying we're not gonna run the ball. I feel like it's gonna be like 65-35 percentage wise, 60-40. I feel like we are gonna run the ball some, but I feel like Dak is gonna put on a show. I feel like CD's going over 100. I feel like Dalton Schultz is gonna give you another 60. I feel like Amari Cooper is gonna give you 80. I feel like it's one of those games. And don't forget about Cedric Wilson. I feel like he's going to find all his receivers. He's going to hit Zeke out the backfield, TP out the backfield. I feel like Carolina, before they know it, it's going to be like we down by 14, 17. They're going to have to throw their way back in that game. And that's when Trayvon Diggs and them is going to eat. You know, early on, I feel like Carolina's going to try to blitz us and try to rattle us. And I feel like Dak is going to stand in there and just show them, this ain't the Dak Prescott you played a couple years ago. I'm better. And I feel like the teams and the players we're playing, what's happening is they are not used to the Cowboys that they're seeing. They listen to the media. They idiots. They believe in the same old Cowboys. That's the title. The players in the NFL, the media, want to say on Monday, it's the same old Cowboys. But they can't. They're waiting. They're biting their tongue, and they can't. Because it's not. Shout out to my boy, the Lunatic, man. Appreciate you for that super chat, man. Definitely appreciate you. The putty, hold on. The putty tats with Blitz will blitz Dak. the putty tats will blitz Dak and then have to change tactics when Dak carves him up. Dallas 34, Carolina 21. Big Dak energy. Yes, sir. Poor Pinche. Go Cowboys, man. Thank you, the Lunatic. That's my boy, man. One of the best Cowboys fans in the Cowboy universe. I appreciate you, man. And I agree. He will carve them up, and they're not used to that. Can I be honest with y'all? Let me be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Dak's second season, with Dez getting hurt and the Zeke suspension too. A lot of things. I used to be more nervous when Dak would drop back to let a pass go. I'm gonna be completely honest. He wasn't as a pure passer as he was now. There was no Dak dance. There was no fluidity with his throws. It was kind of like fall back, find somebody and hit him. But I always had faith in him because he was clutch. But I was used to be nervous. Like I didn't expect to see Dak do what he do now, like fit balls in the tight little windows and scramble to the left like he did in the last game, hit Cedric Wilson up the sideline into it looked like a keyhole. I wasn't used to that. So I used to be a little bit more nervous. Now when Dak drops back, if the pocket is clean, I'm like this. Birdman hand rub. I am like, here we go. Because that's how you get busy. You leave Dak in a clean pocket, it's over. You try to blitz Dak, it's still over. Your best bet is hoping that Terrence Steele have a bad game. Knock on wood, because Terrence Steele been balling. He been balling. And the best way we keep that blitz honest is to run the ball some. I feel like a lot of our run yards might come later, though. I feel like we're going to throw the lead and run this game away. And that's just how it's going to be. Let me get back into this chat, though, man. I'm sorry. CFT been in his diatribe bag tonight. I hope anybody that's in the chat don't feel like I'm being disrespectful. I'm not trying to be. Let me see. What questions am I missing? Good rant. Appreciate you. Let me go to the bottom and come up to the top. Let's see. Y'all in the chat. This chat is jumping. I'll be having to read the chat afterwards too, because it's hard to keep up with y'all. I'm gonna get better at it. I promise I will. Carolina has played the Jets, Houston, Abe Shepard, Jets, Houston, and New Orleans. Wow. Yeah. Not great, especially it's not New Orleans with Breeze. Jameis gonna have to show me for a whole year before I give him props. Our D will step up in this game and hold them under 14. I would love it. I would love it. Because last week, technically, we held them to 14. We did. Only problem was they got that score on defense from the sack fumble in the end zone. And that was just a blown call. It happens. It happens. It happens. 145 deep tonight. Smash that like button. NC's biggest Cowboys fan. Shout out to NC's biggest Cowboys fan. I'm in NC too. For everybody that's wondering. Now, CFT is in NC. Yes, sir. So respect to NC's biggest Cowboys fan. Lamont Clay, Big Rome, we good. Boys 35, Pretenders 17. Watch out for Dalton Schultz. Xavier Malone, I agree. Dalton Schultz is, man, I like Dalton Schultz because he hungry. He reminded me of a young Witten. I shouldn't compare him to Witten, but his play style is similar, man. He's not the fastest, but he's sure-handed and he can block. You know, when Akoi Media put that video out, shout out to Akoi Media, one of the great Cowboys content creators of Dalton Schultz handling his own versus Joey Bosa, I'm sold. I'm sorry. And I was a big Blake Jarwin fan. It's not that Blake Jarwin ain't on this team and ain't a beast, but I got to see him handle some blocks versus somebody like a Bosa because blocking is so important. And to have your tight end be able to block somebody like that alone, that's a weapon in itself, especially with the running game that we have. Let me see. I see Philip Dunn. I'm very disappointed that we don't have Donovan Wilson, but J-Rock will make us forget about that. Philip Dunn, man, I feel like J-Rock might take Donovan Wilson's job. That's something else that Tuck said earlier, man. Shout out to my boy J Tuck. I agree. He might take Donovan Wilson's job. You don't take good players off the field. You don't. I ain't saying, but as you can see, our defense we rotating players. So Donovan Wilson will have a chance to play his way back into a starting role if he come out there and ball. But he gonna be on a short leash. Because why? Sorry, and the groin is bad. It's lingering. But to have a player like Kerr step up, that's why it's like, take your time. If he would have been playing already, if we ain't have Curse. Right now, they're like, yo, it's cool. Come back after Thanksgiving. Like, they treating it like that. And Donovan Wilson got to be like, I got to get back on that field because that's the way of the game. Look, Romo lost his job to Dak. If that can happen, anybody can lose their job. It is what it is. Except for Dak. He's not losing his job. Oh, you a 919? Respect. NC's biggest Cowboys fan. You a 919? We need to get together now that I know you ain't out here. Hey, man, find me on Twitter. Hit me up on the DM. We can try to connect, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you. CDG, man. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Loving the energy. Pollard will gash them big if they blitz very much. I agree. I feel like the thunder and lightning, I know that's the cliche. I'm gonna come up with something better than that because everybody calls their tandem thunder and lightning. I feel like Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott just complement each other so well. Hey, in the chat, man, or in any future videos or on Twitter, y'all find a better name for Zeke and Pollard. Thunder and lightning is just so easy. You know, it's trying to say it's indirectly saying Zeke's slow, and they better than that. Zeke is better than just being called Thunder. And Tony Pollard's probably better than being called Lightning. I want to find a good name for that. So y'all help me out with that, all right? Y'all help me out there. But I appreciate that super chat, CDG. I really, really do. Let me see. Who am I missing? Joshua Rodriguez. The way Dak is calling them plays at the line is next level. It is. And I told you I wasn't skeptical of Dak. Before someone grab a clip and be like, look, CFT was no. When it was early on in the career, Zeke was suspended and stuff like that, and it was 2-1-4 was like I wasn't ready to not see them playing together. I wanted to see. I believed that he would grow into what he is now and still growing into. But I used to be nervous on dropbacks, like, all right, he would hold the ball a lot longer and stuff like that. That getting the ball out in 2.4, 2.5 seconds now. Like he's one of them quarterbacks where you can't even sack him. Like it's incredible. It's really incredible. And I feel like the Panthers think that they're gonna be playing that quarterback from a couple years ago. They would drop back, try to hold the ball for 6, 7 seconds, maybe scramble out, hope someone comes open. No, no. And they're gonna learn. A lot of people have been learning. Like I think Seattle, like if you remember the games from last year when we were down, but Dak was still dicing people up. Seattle learned last year when we came back and took the lead in the game. And our defense was so bad they couldn't hold Russ. But a lot of people are starting to learn. Think this is just, you know what? Best way to put it. Some of the devout Cowboy haters, Dan Orlovsky, who else seemed like they turning? Mike Greenberg. They really, I feel like they would love to keep hating, but they see the film. And they're like, all right, man, at this point, I'm gonna just like I know there's Cowboy hate that just don't make sense, like Emmanuel Acho. He's just trying to be Stephen A. Smith so bad. He want to be Shannon Sharp. So I get that. But then there's like, you still want respect as an analyst still. You want a Cowboy hate, but you want to have like, I want to hate a little bit. I mean, I still want a little bit of respect, so I don't want to go too hard. That's Dan Orlovsky. Dan Orlovsky wants to be considered a quarterback guru. That's what he wants to be. He wants to be John Gruden so bad, and he can't just ignore good film, So now you're seeing him change his tune. Like, all right, look, that getting busy. And if I just blatantly hate on him, I'm going to look like an idiot and no one's going to take my football acumen seriously. So Dan Orlovsky has turned and he's been giving Dak his props. Now, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't, because I like to hate, add fuel to the fire. But he has turned. He has. Oh, Javon Pettigrew. You guys delusional, bro. Hey, Javon Pettigrew, since you in here, that's he's been in my comments for the last couple of days. He's I call him the token Cowboys hater of the week. You know what I'm saying? Token Cowboys hater. Maybe I'll try to trademark that. Basically, every week since CFT's been going live, since the season has came around, every fan base has that one cornball that comes in the chat earlier in the week. Monday, it was Tuesday this week, talking spicy. You know what I'm saying? Telling me how this week we're delusional. Hey, Pettigrew, if you bored, go back to the previous videos from the other weeks. Find your brethren. Find the other guys that sound like you from the Chargers, from the Eagles, even from the Bucks. We played so good versus the Bucks. The fans that was talking spicy to me didn't even come back. They came back to give out respect. Like, yo, y'all was balling. So, Pettigrew, you just the token Cowboys hater of the week. No one takes you seriously, and I'm not going to see your name in my comments ever again after tomorrow afternoon. You're going to slowly but surely delete your comments probably or just fade off into the ether, and I'm not going to hear from you no more after we destroy y'all. It is what it is. Whole bunch of blue and white dots. Grow up, child. Let me see. Another super chat. Skeptical fan. Let's get that W tomorrow. Go Cowboys. My boy Skeptical fan. Now, Pettigrew, pay attention. My boy Skeptical fan, that's a respected, I call him a respected, not Cowboys hater because he's a Cowboys fan. But he not like me. I'm more, if you want to call me delusional, that's what the haters would call me. I'm a homer. Proudly wear it. I'm a hype man. I'm the voice of the Cowboys nation. That's what I feel like. Not the I'm not Vacha Law or Big Game James or, Joe Rodriguez, nothing like that. No, not like that. I'm like a fan with a microphone, Those the GOATs. I'm just a fan with a microphone. I'm the voice. You know what I'm saying? I get hype. I can talk my trash with the best of them. Skeptical fan and me, we go back and forth. But I got respect for him because he coming here consistently and he got to keep me on my toes. So shout out to you, Skeptical fan. I appreciate the support. Thank you, brother. And yes, we getting that W tomorrow. Let me see. Who have I missed? I know I've missed some people. And I'm sorry. Dak is going to shout out to Mobile SMS Local. I'll just call my boy Mobile. Hey, look, he gonna light them up like a Christmas tree. I know it's October, it's Halloween, but it's cool. He gonna light them up. Christmas coming soon. It's 27-24. That would be a score for you, skeptical fan. We're gonna do better than that, man. I'm gonna get my goal is to get skeptical fan to put a blowout score in the chat before the end of the year. Maybe it's when we play Washington or we play the Giants. He won't get in his bag. Ray Bar Rebel 38-17. I can see it. I can see it. See what I'm missing. Hey CFT, I am from Charlotte, NC, and these Panthers fans is so hyped about their 3-0 score. Carolina Cowboys 74. Hey man, shout out to you, NC, fellow NC brother. Hey, look, I know they hype. You know what I'm saying? But any Carolina Panthers fan that is seriously looking at their defense and stuff and not saying, you should be saying this. I want to use the Cowboys' amazing offense as a measuring stick to see if my defense is real. That's what you're saying to yourself in the mirror. See, you're trying to lie to me and say, keep pounding in your stupid catchphrase. But what you really saying at night, when you go to bed tonight, when you're laying in your bed and you're like, I hope we get to win tomorrow. You know what you're going to be saying? I really hope my defense shows up tomorrow because we're going to break y'all's spirit. After we blow y'all off the field, you're going to be questioning yourself and wondering, how good is our defense? You're going to go into the next game hoping, because the next game, y'all got the Eagles. And then if they come out there and get it busy on you on offense, you're going to be really confused. So it's cool. You can lie to me. You can lie in the chat. But when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to be praying, please, D-line, show up tomorrow. Because when the Cowboys come in with that top 5 offense and embarrass us, I'm not going to be able to type keep pounding in chats no more. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, I took a light pounding, a heavy pounding on Sunday. Pause. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be. Another super chat. The 9-4. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you for the super chat. We the trap game for anyone coming into our place. That's a fact. We a trap game because everybody keep thinking we the same old Cowboys. That's why we the trap game. Y'all playing yourselves. Thank you for the super chat, brother. We are better, and I've been preaching it. Anybody that's been rocking with me for a minute, I had no problems telling you how good we were going to be because I saw a different culture. See, I'm not just telling you everybody on the Cowboys is nice. That's stupid. If you watch me since last year, there are plenty of players on the Cowboys I would call out. If you play bad, I'm calling you out. Like Tyler Biadasz, you got to do better. You've been getting manhandled in the middle. Connor Williams, you have a lot of great moments. So when you have your one moment, it's easier to digest. Like, for the most part, you get busy. You're above average guard in the league. You're not all pro. You might not be a pro bowler, but you're above average. So I've got to give Connor Williams his flowers. Tyler Biadasz, I've heard your football acumen is there because other linemen say you get it, but you got to get in the weight room, because I would have Connor McGovern taking snaps if that was me, But thank you, the 9-4s. I appreciate that super chat. I appreciate you. Got another super chat from Nick. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that $5 super chat. Boy up here speaking gospel. Let these folks know. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Nick. I'm just speaking my mind, man. I am just speaking my mind. But what I was saying about like Tyler Biadasz, like last year, I would call out Anthony Brown or Chidobe for not looking back for the ball and pissing me off. And who was the hated safety? Y'all remind me. Oh, I didn't forgot his name. I erased him from my memory. Oh, he went to the Vikings. Oh, I hated him. Who's the hated safety that we lost that went to the Vikings that was trash? Super trash. I could never big him up. Antoine Woods, man. Great person out here. Great person. Used to get blown off the ball religiously. Pissed me off all last year. Dontari Poe, trash. What's his name? Thompson, trash. Like, there's a lot of bad Cowboys players. I ain't bigging up bad Cowboys players, but when I see great talent in the draft, get picked up, come on to this team, have a great camp, have a great OTAs, have a great game, first game, second game, third game, start getting acknowledged by the national media. I feel vindicated. I don't need to be right. I don't care about being right. That don't get me no accolades. I don't need y'all to be like, yo, CFT always right. I want the team to do well. That's my goal. That's it. You know, if I give correct predictions all year, never miss on nothing, and I'm like a oracle out here, right? It's not gonna change nothing. ESPN ain't calling me or FS1. Like, first of all, I don't want to work for them channels. But ain't nobody gonna be like, yo, he's so amazing with his sports media. We got to put him on TV. Me being right does nothing. You know what I'm saying? The team doing well because of some things I've said, not because the team doing well aligned with some things I said. It just makes me feel good. Like, okay, we moving in the right direction because that's the goal, right? Cowboys success. That's the goal. Y'all in y'all bag in the chat. I'm gonna have to when I get off here, man. I'm gonna pour me a drink and just go through the chat because y'all live. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all Dyson Pettigrew up. Pettigrew gonna lead the chat. Y'all better leave the dogs alone. CFT's dogs is crazy. You better don't come here talking crazy. I've been noticing my chat getting a little bit more aggressive with that. I like it too. I appreciate y'all. Y'all got to defend the house. Mike Tag, appreciate you. We get that W 34-17 tomorrow. They pull away in the second half. I can see it. Shout out to Mike Tag, man. Shout out to the GOAT. I can see it. I do think that we're going to score 2 or 3 touchdowns early. Maybe a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, a field goal. I think they'll score. I think they'll try to hang in there, maybe get a field goal by half. I think third quarter, we get another score, put it up 24-10. You know what I'm saying? Then I think we probably get another field goal or something heading into the fourth, right? And the game will start to get away from them. They'll start to throw too much, make mistakes, and then we'll blow open. And so I can see the 34. I can see another touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, tomorrow's going to be a heavy passing day. I feel like they're going to try to make us pass, but it's going to be to their detriment. Because once we get up on them, they don't have the team. They haven't – you know the Carolina Panthers haven't trailed this year? They don't even know what to do with that. So that's a big deal to me. That's a big deal to me. Oh, I got another super chat. Shout out to Airborne Bullies TV. Appreciate you, sir. Sir, man. Appreciate you. Our defense will crush the Panthers. Hopes tomorrow. Our defense is real. I think our defense is amazingly real. And our defense ain't even fully healthy. Well, we don't have all of our dogs on the field. You know, we missed in D-Law, and I know Micah Parsons has been a revelation. But I'm not to the point where I just don't need D-Law is great. Let's not trip. You know, Micah Parsons is the future and the present, but D-Law is the present too. And he's going to come back at the perfect time. Rested because he's older, healthy. He can take his time a little bit, and he's going to help us on this playoff push. So, yeah, our defense is going to crush because they don't expect our defense to be good. They think it's the same old Cowboys. They're going to play themselves. Got another super chat. Shout out to Illmatic. Appreciate that $4.99 super chat. We will baptize the Panthers. What do you think the new excuse will be for our victory? Laugh out loud. One love from VA. The other 1911. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Greek respect, you know, Omega. You know, shout out to the Noops. And yes, we will baptize the Panthers. And I think, you know what I think the excuse is going to be, because right now they're saying that, you know, they're kind of trying to big up the Panthers and say they got a real defense. So they're going to ignore the fact that we blow past the number 1 defense. You know how things going to happen, Illmatic? You know what the scary thing? I told you last week, I feel like the media is starting to turn. And this is usually bad for us. You're going to see more people give the Cowboys props than you used to. Ignore Shannon Sharp. Ignore Emmanuel Acho. They're on that hill. They're going to die on it. They are. But you're going to see people like Bart Scott, Rex Ryan, because I've seen them coming along, giving us slight props, but hoping that we fail so they can get back in their regular bag. What you're going to see is more Cowboys support. You're going to see people like Colin Cowherd, because I heard him this week. The Cowboys defense is faster and all this. I hear them turning. I'm like, oh, y'all trying to come over here. All right, I see. So that's what you're going to see. You're going to see more support than you used to. Now, this is the key. Mike McCarthy don't need to feel himself. Dak Prescott is a veteran. Like I said earlier in this stream, Dak ain't going to let them feel themselves. He told Trayvon Diggs when he got his first little taste of stardom and like, I'm a superstar a little bit, he said, listen, it means nothing. We ain't, hey, chat, let me tell y'all, as much trash as CFT talk, we've done Nathan. We ain't done a thing. We got a lot of work to do. I'm going to talk my trash because that's what I do. But in the grand scheme of things, we ain't done nothing. At 3-1, after we get this win tomorrow, we've done nothing. I don't want you getting hype off 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. Nope. Sorry. I hate to sound like one of the, I want them to keep grinding. I'm going to talk let me talk my trash. Team, you stay focused. You feel me? Y'all stay focused. Let me talk my trash. For y'all stay focused. Y'all get them wins. Hold on, I missed the super chat, I think. Sorry, y'all. I know I've been talking like crazy. Shout out to Kenny Reddick Jr. Appreciate that super chat. What's good, CFT? Stephen A. Smith's ratings dropped lately. I don't know if you noticed or not. Dallas Cowboys for life. I did not know. I don't even know how to check ratings. That's hilarious. That's probably why they brought Michael Irvin on there. See, hating on the Cowboys get you one thing. You mess around and people just tune out. People will just tune out, won't pay you no attention. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to do everything. They're trying to bring some Cowboy love back onto the show. That's why they got the Keyshawn Johnsons and Michael Irvin and stuff like that, Marcus Spears. They're trying because when it was Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith and Molly Karam and they were just sitting there talking, the whole Cowboy segment is giggles and stuff. It's pointless. You tune out. You find people like CFT, somebody that's going to give you the realest possible. I might be a homer, but like I said, I'm not going to tell you that bad players are good. I'm not. That's just for what? What's that going to do? Got another super chat. And I'm sorry if I missed any super chats, man. I'm trying to keep up. My boy, Philly Mike from the Philly Talk Podcast. Let's go Panthers. I want them to win, but don't think they will. Hey, Mike. Mike, you know they're not winning tomorrow. You know they're not. You got your own problems to worry about. You don't need to be worrying about what's going on with us. You need to know what's going on with the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all so mad about the win we got on y'all on Monday. Y'all still talking about it. It's Saturday evening. I watched you and LB's stream earlier, and I'm like, they talking about let that game go. Talk about the what's going on with the Chiefs. I know y'all want to skip that game, but you can't. What you need to do is watch us bust the Panthers down tomorrow. And try to figure out how you can do it. It is what it is. Shout out to Scott Yak. Appreciate you for the $5 super chat. Love the content, CFT. I think Schultz going to eat while focusing on CD and Coop, Zeke, and Pollard bringing the storm also. Appreciate you, brother. And I agree. I think Schultz going to get busy. I think Schultz has solidified himself as tight end one. And hey, Mike, if you're still watching, Schultz is better than Goddard. Yeah, and Goddard's better than Ertz. Schultz the best tight end in the division. And until somebody start playing better than him, y'all just living off names. Yes, Dallas Goedert has had a good career, but who's playing better right now? I'll leave you with that to sleep on, Mike. And don't DM me on Twitter. Take that L. Appreciate that super chat, brother. Hold on, got another super chat. Shout out to Javon Brooks. Thank you for the $5 super chat, man. Appreciate you. Carolina's average 20 points a game. How they going to compete with us, with our Cowboys offense? They not. They only averaging 20 points on the trash teams they didn't play. Really? They should have dropped 40 on the Texans if they was that nice. They the Texans. With Davis Mills at quarterback. Where the pick sixes? I don't listen, y'all. Okay. We get Sam Darnold off his spot. Because he will make mistakes. Make him try to make long, methodical drives. Don't let Robbie Anderson get behind you. Make him play in front of you. Make him make plays in front of you. Sam Darnold will make a mistake. Because we will get pressure. Remember, Micah Parsons and Osa Odigizua lead rookies with pressures. Micah got 15, Osa got 10. That's 25 pressures over the last 3 games. Not to mention the sacks that they have. We're going to get to Sam Darnold. He's going to have to move. No question. And we're going to make him get off his spot, and he's going to make a mistake or two. I promise you. I'm thinking I'm thinking a sack fumble and a interception tomorrow for Sam Darnold. No question. No question. Appreciate that super chat, brother. Who am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing somebody, man. Y'all know CFT is horrible with keeping up with the chat. I just be in my bag. These guys get the Pettigrew still in here talking. When he go to sleep tonight, though, he's gonna be hoping, oh, please play good tomorrow. I've been talking so crazy. That's cool. You're gonna probably change your name. That's why we're not gonna find you tomorrow. You guys barely beat. Oh, he in here talking. He bored. I bet you Pettigrew like 12. Ain't this your bedtime soon? It's like 8:30, big dog. It's gonna be time to get this rest. Let me see. I'm in there. Chase Smith, Boss Man Fat, best rookie in the draft. I'm a big Boss Man Fat man fan, man. I'm the president of the Boss Man Fat fan club. He just unfortunately he got that injury early on and he been out, but I think he will be coming back. We got the I think what they were doing. They said let's not rush him back for the Panthers. We got the bye week, right? So we get past this game, bye week. We gonna have a whole lot of dogs coming back. I think Neville will be back. Boss Man will be back. And then his defense going to really start taking off because y'all forgetting how talented Boss Man Fat is. Yeah, that's 4.28 speed, 4.3 speed on field. No question. Shut down Devontae Smith in college. Mad interceptions. Boss Man Fat is incredible. Let's not forget how good of a corner he is. Trayvon Diggs is solidifying himself as a star in the league. Boss Man Fat will solidify himself as the other corner on his team before the year is out. Deshaun Wright will start to prove, and I'm telling you, they're going to work some of these corners in. They've been being gentle with it. I've seen Canada getting some playing time, but Boss Man Fat, Deshaun Wright, I feel like will start getting some playing time. And it's going to make our secondary even more ill. I'm telling you. I am telling you. It don't matter. Number one defense against who, though? I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Who am I missing? I know I missed something. I'm good for missing somebody. Somebody, Tyson Samuels. That ish don't mean nothing when you rank number one in sacks. Congratulations. You got some sacks on Davis Mills and Jameis Winston and Zach Wilson. Golf clap. Congrats. Y'all was killing it. Y'all shut them down. Panthers fans, I thought, Panthers fans, y'all starting to get up there in the delusion. I've had no Panthers fan give me any legitimate reason why you should be confident for beating those three teams. There's a whole lot of keep pounding and a whole lot of why y'all keep putting colorful emojis in my chat. Write some facts. I'll just putting emojis in here. And Jonathan Cook, yeah, Philly fans are still salty. And they're going to have to hold that because y'all was talking crazy. I was light on y'all. I ain't trip all week. I was light on y'all for all the craziness y'all talk. But it makes me happy because y'all not going to be able to jump bad against no Cowboys. Y'all going to have to hold that L. With us blowing you out last year and blowing you out this year, the last two times, Eagles fans, y'all going to have to just hold it. Because as soon as you say something, I'm going to just pull it. What you said? I'm just pull them scores out and you can die. But Philly fans will be back spicy by closer to the next game. Let them get a win or two. They'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to deal with them. Right now, they're quiet, though. Especially after the Chiefs about to dust them all. They real humble. Real humble. Tracy Sims. How can Panthers fans come into a Cowboys chat and be upset that the Cowboys fans have confidence? Because the Panthers fans are kind of stupid. I see them all the time. They all over the Carolinas, feeling themselves. I don't know why they so confident, but, that's what our players' job is to do. Break that confidence in half. Crazy thing is I wrote out a couple things I want to talk about. And I talked about Dak's evolution. I kind of touched on that too. I was going to ask y'all about why somebody always in here coming from me from another fan base every week. I think that's going to be a running theme. And when we do CFT Saturday Night Lives and when I jump in here live, man, y'all can dice them, the stupid other fans up from the other fan bases because I don't be having time. I do got a more technical thing to talk to y'all about, more football-wise. I feel like Micah Parsons is going to play some linebacker tomorrow. I know he's been on the edge a lot, and I feel like we're going to use him on the edge because he's a weapon. But I feel like if by the chance, because what I've been noticing is Sam Darnold loves to attack the middle of the field. He don't throw on the outside. He's a middle of the field thrower. And as much as Jalen and LVE have been playing better, I don't really like them in coverage. And I know everyone says, well, I don't like Micah in coverage neither. So it's one or two things. Micah can run, so he has a lot to learn in coverage, but eventually he's going to be back there, especially if he's playing linebacker. And I feel like he has the talent too. I don't see why he couldn't. Micah Parsons, I saw him blocking Vita Vea on the last play of the Bucs game. Like, he does everything apparently. So I can see Micah getting some run back there if they try to attack the seams too much. I can also see us getting a Jabril Cox sighting. If they start to have success, I feel like they'll pull Jalen off the field. They'll leave LVE because he can run a little bit better than Jalen. And they'll put Jabril Cox on the field to cover some of those seams. Because y'all forget how good Jabril Cox is in coverage. We might get a Jabril Cox sighting tomorrow. Shh, don't tell nobody. I feel like it's going to happen. I really, really do. I really, really do. What am I missing? Shout out for the super chat. Airborne Bullies. Appreciate that $4.99 super chat. Let's hear your take. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me open this up. Let's hear your take on Osa. That DT is starting to make some noise, fam. Osa is, when y'all don't trip. They said they compared Osa to Aaron Donald coming out because Osa's like a world-class wrestler, apparently. And I know Aaron Donald, the best defensive player in the league for the last 5 years. So I know, pump your brakes. I ain't tripping. But they're saying his play style. He's undersized, very quick, amazing with his hands. Watch Osa's plays. Amazing with his hands. He don't let linemen get into him as a D tackle. He's good with swipes, and he's just great with his hands. I ain't good with the technical terms, but he's amazing with his hands. Osa is going to be a Pro Bowler in this league. The Cowboys are going to have a problem with trying to figure out how to pay everybody. Best thing is, though, some of these contracts is coming off the books. D-Law is about to go. We're going to get Jalen off the books. That's wild bread right there. Just them two. We're going to have money to pay our defenders. Because Trayvon Diggs going to need a bag. Micah Parsons is going to need a bag. Osa going to need a bag. It is what it is. But the confidence I have in the team is if you see how well Will McClay and them have been drafting over the last 5, 6, 7, 10 years. I don't know how Will McClay been there for 10 years. But yeah, for a while. I have faith that even if we got less players go, they're going to be able to reload. Look at the last couple of draft classes. They be in their bag drafted. So don't freak out if some players don't get paid. We're going to have that much talent. That's a good problem. It's a real good problem. All right, I'm trying to look through. And I'm sorry if I missed that chat, man. Sorry. I'm trying to keep up. Trill 1. Y'all been trolling Carolina. Hey, Trill 1. Outside of my boys that brought me on their channel earlier in this week, the PNP, I trolling. Maybe it's the Cowboys fans. I don't even know Carolina Panthers channels. So you go out there and enlighten me. Put some in the chat. I'll check them out after this. But troll who? Like, who? PNP, man. Shout out to those brothers. They brought me on. They're incredible. I got nothing but respect for them. But what channels? Trolling Carolina Panther channels. Like, you wildin'. Another super chat from the 9-4s. Appreciate you, brother. Eagles had the number 2 defense, and then Monday Night Football happened. You know what? 9-4s, that's a great point. The Eagles did have the number 2 defense. They did. I thought it was ranked 4th, but still, top 5. Let's say top 5. And then we blew them off the field. You're right, because the Eagles played well against the Niners. Blew the Falcons out. Right? 1-1. Played us, got humbled. You're right. So, Panthers, again, I ask you, how you going to feel when we make you question your whole team's fabric? After we blow you out tomorrow, you're going to wonder, do we have a good defense? How good is this offense? We're going to make you check yourself. I'm going to be in the mirror. Talking to yourself, are we good? No, you're not that good. You're on your way. You got some good pieces. But you're not that good. Not yet. This is not your year. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's not your year. Oh, here goes somebody bringing up the past. That's the Cowboys haters to go to. Let's talk about the past. Javon Pettigrew. Let's talk about right now. What's going on right now? You want to talk about the 25 years thing because you're backpedaling. You ain't got nothing to talk about. Talk about right now. You can't because your team is buns. Bundiddles. The Panthers are out. Let's be real. Shout out to Choctaw, Montana 808. The Panthers aren't the best, but they aren't the Eagles as well. I will give you that. I'll give you that. The Panthers are to be respected, no matter how much trash I talk, because they have great young defensive pieces. I don't think Sam Darnold is trash, and they got good receivers. DJ Moore is good. Chuba Hubbard is decent. I know they don't have McCaffrey. I know what they got on the other side. But like I said earlier, if you were in the stream early, I said the Panthers are a good team. Good. I want to play good teams all year. I don't want to play trash. I don't want to feel myself when I'm not as good as I say I am, i.e. the Panthers. So they're a good team. We're just better across the board, on paper and on the field. That's how I feel. It's not that they're not a good team. It's not that we shouldn't respect them. You should respect your opponent. You want to play good players. You want to expose good players. Like, I'm better than you. That's how I feel. They're a good team. We just better. Shout out to Keek 030914 Westside CFT. It's about the Cowboys. Damn everybody else. Get the victory. Stay healthy. Keep speaking your mind. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. And that was the best news ever last week. After we blew the Eagles out, they reported no injuries. Now, COVID been still on this team's back all year, unfortunately, but no injuries. And that's what I like, man. I want to keep it that way. No injuries. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Law Nation. Oh, wow. The GOAT is in here. Appreciate you. Yo, chat, man. Y'all show respect the law in here. I appreciate that, brother. And I'm just in here trying to let the fan base know that yes, we should respect the Panthers, but we just better than them. We are. I know tomorrow is going to be a little bit of angst because everybody think we're going to be the same old Cowboys. But I feel like by the end of tomorrow, if this was like a picket line, you know how people cross the picket line, they protesting or whatever. I feel like the Cowboys haters, whether they're devout Cowboys haters because they other team haters or they're Cowboys fans that just don't want to believe, they want to be skeptical. Tomorrow, a couple more people going to put their picket sign down and cross the picket line. And you know what? Maybe they all right. Maybe they real. I'm going to be over there. It's a lot of us over here already chilling. We'll welcome you in. Depending on how much trash you've been talking. A couple of y'all got to stay on the other side. But we'll welcome you in. You can come into the clubhouse. And by the end of the year, this thing going to be crazy. When we got only when we can count the losses we have on one hand and not use all the fingers, I'm telling you, at the end of the year, it's going to be crazy. The hype machine going to be wild. And we'll be able to deal with it. That's why you got ghosts like Law Nation and all of the big dogs that can, keep the fan base even keeled and right-minded. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be frontline. Like, I'm a foot soldier. I only been in this for a year or so. I'm figuring it out. I'll get out front line. I'll talk crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk trash to people in the comments. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? You want to learn something, though, and get some trash talk, go to Law Channel. But if you're in here and you don't know who Law is, man, I don't time people out, but I should time you out. If you in here and you don't know who he is, I'm disappointed in you. 100%. Y'all show Law some love, man. And who else am I miss, man? I've been trying to keep up Law, you gonna have to teach me how to keep up with all these super chats, man. I'm not. I, I'm a novice. These boys just win. That's another. Hey, shout out to these boys just win. He one of the other people I done went back and forth in the chat with on. I would call him a hater. He would call me a homer, basically, and we would go back and forth. But no, I don't think Sam Darnold is trash. No, 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 that's not it. I feel Sam Darnold was in a horrible situation in the Jets. Sam Darnold ain't Dak Prescott, though. Let's get that clear. Okay. Sam Darnold's not trash. He's okay. He ain't Dak Prescott. And if he plays another 4 years, 3, 4 years at a high level and puts out some good tape, then maybe I'll say he grew into Dak Prescott. But yeah, he got a long way to go. He got a long way to go. Yes, sir. Let me see. What am I missing? What am I missing? The lunatic. Carolina is looking for a franchise quarterback. So they just reached the Sam Darnold, hoping that he turns into something. Hoping that he turns into something. No doubt, Law. But he gotta show and prove. Sam Darnold gotta show and prove. And the games like tomorrow, he's like, okay, I broke them off. Pause. I broke the Cowboys off as a Jet, right? Some of the Cowboys was on this team when that happened, Sam. You think we forgot? We ain't forget. You just wearing out of colors. We got to come see you tomorrow. We got to come see about you tomorrow, Sam. We got to talk to you. We got to humble you a little bit and then send you about your way. 3-1. Gotta be 3-1. We'll meet y'all there. It's going to be a different 3-1. It's going to be are they that good? Let's see next week 3-1. The Cowboys 3-1 going to be like, Cowboys might be for real. That's what you're going to hear. That's what you're going to hear. Cowboys. I know we real. But you're going to hear a whole lot of Cowboys might be for real next week. That's what you're going to hear. Shout out to Wild Boy Trey. Dak is about to go crazy. Yes, sir. Anaya Moultrie, I believe. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I think Israel Mukwamu will get some playing time. Very, very slim, probably in some blowouts and things like that. Our safety room is kind of deep. That would be, knock on wood, break in case of emergency. But he is the future. DeMonte KZ is on a 1-year deal. Malik Hooker, 1-year deal. Jerron Kearse, I think 1-year deal. All three of them ain't walking out this building after the season. Money will be ponied up. We will keep at least 1 to 2 of those. But Israel Mukwamu, if he comes along properly, will be getting some playing time heavily next year. And if we get some blowouts or when we get some blowouts, he'll get some playing time that way. But he's a special teamer. So he's playing. He's just not playing in his position yet. Let me see what I'm missing. What am I missing? And let me just take a second to say, man, I got 246 people in the chat, 126 likes. Thank y'all, man. Y'all rocking with CFT on a Saturday night at 8:45 p.m. I appreciate y'all. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all say, you know what? Let's go rock with CFT for a little bit. Some of y'all might be getting ready to go out for the night. Some of y'all might be in for the night, like myself, because I don't do nothing like that. CFT old. But I appreciate you stopping by. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up with me, jumping in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Asking me questions and things like that. Before I get ready to get up out of here. I've seen a lot of y'all score predictions, so I'm not going to ask y'all the score predictions question or nothing like that. I just want to ask the chat this before I go, man. Serious business. How are you feeling about the team? If you're feeling good about the team, if you're feeling good about the team, let's do this. If you got emojis, put the fire emojis in the chat. If you don't got emojis, you can't do emojis, just put I'm feeling good. Let me know how y'all feel. I want a general consensus of the people that come to CFT channel. Let me know how y'all feeling about the team, man. Because my thing was this, man. I know it's been an uphill battle getting people to really believe in this squad, like genuinely believe. Not just saying stuff like, yo, we got a good offense, but our defense is trash. I'm seeing fire emojis everywhere. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? You see all that fire y'all put in there? That's how we gonna light the Panthers up tomorrow. It's gonna be lights everywhere. But it feels good for us to not be a paper tiger no more. Us to be a team that people have to genuinely start, like, it's real respect coming out here. Like I'm watching segments on football channels, and instead of doing the token, they ain't won nothing in 25 years. I call it the Shannon Sharp shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Or the Emmanuel Acho dance, saying stupidity just despite the facts. I'm seeing a lot of people. Like, it ain't that the national media really, all they do is pump narratives. I'm seeing the narrative shift to like the Cowboys might be real. Now everybody is like this. All of them waiting. They want to hate tomorrow. After we get the win tomorrow, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all gonna watch the pendulum. Y'all been hearing CFT say the pendulum swing. I said that the pendulum is gonna swing on the offense from heavy run to heavy pass tomorrow, because the game dictates that, I feel like, unless the Panthers fool me. The national media narrative pendulum has been Cowboys hate. It's been over here for a while. It swung towards the middle so far this week. I've been hearing a lot of people cross the picket line saying, you know, the Cowboys might be real. After we get this win, it's going to swing up some more. When we get to like 5-1, 6-1, the pendulum is going to be crazy. You know, am I saying that we can't be beat? No. I'm saying that this is a different team, and we are not going to let people, we're not going to go out there feeling ourselves too much to where we catch them losses that we didn't expect. We are going to show and prove. I'm loving all this fire I'm seeing in the comments, man. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving that all of y'all are believing for real and not letting the national media dictate to y'all how you should feel about your team. Don't let people dictate to y'all about how you feel about your team. Let them know. Let them know, man. I'm liking to see people saying they feeling good about the team. Feel good about your team. Talk with your chest. Don't let people tell you like, yo, I mean, y'all ain't done nothing in it. Because, you know, when the Cowboys hater get mad, they want to go to the past. They go to the past before and then they tell you, you're always bringing up the past. Realize when you're talking to a Cowboys hater and they bring the past up, that just means they ain't got nothing else to stand on. They don't want to talk about the present because we nasty right now. They want to talk about the past. They want to focus on something negative. They want to bring up time frames because they want to get negative. They don't want you to talk about what's happening right now. They don't want to talk about Micah Parsons. They don't want to talk about Dak Prescott looking prolific. They don't want to talk about CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper. They don't want to talk about Oso Odigizua. They don't want to talk about Trayvon Diggs. They don't want to talk about KZ, Malik Hooker, Javon Curse. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about LVE and Jalen Smith still looking nasty. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about Tyron Smith. You know, the Tyron Smith everybody said to retire. Yeah, Tyron Smith looking crazy. Zach Martin looking crazy. They don't want to talk about Terrence Steele showing up. They don't. They don't want to talk about Tony Pollard looking amazing. They don't want to talk about Zeke still being nice when everybody trying to bury him a couple weeks ago. They don't want to talk about it. They want to talk about 25 years because that's all they got. I just named to you some of the firepower we got on this team, and there's plenty more where that came from. I'm telling you, y'all keep y'all confidence up. We're going to get this W. And if y'all follow me on Twitter, Cowboys_fan talk, y'all let me know. I might go, I don't know, man. The GOATs go live after the game. That's why I just hit y'all with a video, because the GOATs go live, and I don't know if I can hang with the GOATs. But one of these times after the game, I'm going live. And if we get busy enough tomorrow, y'all might see CFT tomorrow evening too. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. I'm going to go kick it with Miss CFT because we cutting into her time now. And I'll holler at y'all. Peace.